Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name's Caitlin and welcome to my blush ranking. So I have all my blushes here. It's a little bit, it's a lot. It's a lot. We have 26 different blush products. I'm counting things like this as one product, even though there are 3 blushes in here. Counting it as one just to make things a tiny bit easier for myself. But these are all the blushes that we are going to be ranking today, all the blushes in my collection. I'm so excited to rank them all, show you all what I love, what I don't love. Yeah, it's just going to be fun. But before we jump into it, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because I am uploading every single day in December, this month of December. So if you would like to see more amazing fun videos, then definitely stick around. And yeah, let's get into it. So let's budge all of these up and make some room. Honestly, I've been going through such like a blush love at the moment. It's kind of ridiculous. I used to hate blush and now I cannot get enough. Okay, so we're gonna start with my least favorite. And we're going to go all the way up to my most favourite. And I have 3 categories, and I'll tell you when we change categories. We have blushes that I really don't like, and that I don't really reach for. Then we have blushes that I reach for, I quite like. They're not the best. And then we have blushes that I just can't live without. I absolutely adore them. You will never, ever pry them out of my cold, dead hands. So, with that being said, let's get on into it. I'm also going to be swatching things as well, so my hands are going to be a right state, but here we go, let's just get into it. Number 26. This is my least favourite blush in my whole collection. This is the Dr. Paw. Let's zoom you in a little bit. This is the Dr. Paw multi-purpose soothing balm with natural paw for lips, cheeks and cosmetic finishing with a hint of a tint. This I don't really like. I used to use it as a lip balm, now I use it as a little bit of like a cheek tint, but I might try and use it as a lip balm again because as you can see, it's bright pink and it's very just like oily almost. Yeah, I don't like it as a blush, but I don't really like it as a lip balm either, so I don't really know what I was thinking with this. Yeah. It's very oily, as you can probably see. It's very moisturizing as a lip balm. It's just the color. It is just not a color I enjoy. So yeah, that is number 26. Number 25 is from my Sleek. This is the Faceform Contouring and Blush Palette in the shade Fair 372. And it is a like cheek palette, and this is the blush we're talking about. On the finger swatched, it looks so beautiful. Oh my god, even swatched on the hand. Wow. It looks, I wish it was actually like this. It's almost like a NARS Orgasm kind of colour. It's like a pink with like this beautiful gold sheen. But on the skin, it just, you can't see it. It is non-existent. It doesn't show up. Same with like all of these. A little bit of a spoiler to my other videos because I am ranking my bronzers, my highlighters and also my eyeshadow palettes, so stay tuned. But like swatched out, these are so stunning. But on the face, they're just so disappointing. So yeah, I'm not keen on that one. Number 24 is the AOA Perfect Blush. This again, this was £1 from the Shop Miss A website. And for £1, it's so pretty. It's not too pigmented, but like I don't wear this like bright pink kind of colour, and even if I did, I have shades that I like more than this. For £1, if you're looking for a really inexpensive nice blush, this is beautiful. Like you can see, it performs amazingly, but it's just the colour. I don't know what I was thinking picking this kind of a colour. Yeah, not something I reach for at all, really. Number 23, everyone raves about this. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Turks and Caicos. This goes really patchy on me. I feel like I have to really dig in to get any kind of product. I feel like it's very hard almost. This is it. It's so soft, like, it just blends away into nothing. Can you see that? Where's it gone? And like, I'll blend it, like I'll build it up, and still, it's just not, it's just, it goes patchy. It doesn't really work for me. I don't really get the hype with these at all. I was so excited to buy these. I don't know, I wanted to buy it so much. There are some days that this is really nice, but most days it just goes patchy. I really have to dig in there. It's just not worth it for me. I have things that work so much better. Yeah, I don't like this. Number 22, this is really disappointing as well. This is the Nudestix Gel Colour Lip and Cheek Balm. The shade is so pretty. It's just the application. I don't like getting my hands really dirty when it comes to doing my makeup. With cream blushes, like you can see the colour there. It's a really beautiful colour. It looks quite terrifying as this deep red. But the way I have to use this is I have to scribble it on my hand and then put it on my face. But then my hand just looks dirty. And I know I can just like scrub it off with a makeup wipe or something like that, but I don't want to do that. It's just hassle at the end of the day. It's hassle to use. I never use it. It is beautiful once it's on the skin, but I just, the application I don't really like in this. So that's why it's number 22. Number 21 is this guy. This is the Revolution Blush Reloaded. What shade is this? This is in Rose Kiss. The packaging has broken. This is like a really nice mauvey kind of shade. So as you can see there, it's more purple than the rest of them. Here you go. Here's a nice swatch of that. It's a beautiful shade. It's just because the packaging's broken, I don't find myself reaching for it that much. It's really bulky too. Like, it is so bulky. I do need to reach for this more because it is a nice blush, but I don't find myself reaching for it. I have others that I'm loving way more at the moment. It's just something I'm not that passionate about right now. The colour's nice. I don't know, I'm more into peaches right now. I think that's what it is. Like, this is very mauve, pink, purple. I'm way more into peach right now. I mean, even looking at my like pile of remaining blushes, they're like lots of peach, lots of like orangey tones, and this is very, very pink, so I think that's probably why. Number 20, this is the Beauty Crop Duo Blush in Orion Glow. I would like to pan this in the future. This is something that I'm really, really looking forward to panning actually. I do like it, it's just, the pigment isn't all there. I got this in a glossy box, so there's one and there's the other. So as you can see, they're nice shades. This one especially. This is definitely my favourite shade. It's more of a muted kind of, it's not peach, it's more brown, and then obviously this very, very, very vibrant pink. The packaging just feels very tacky and very cheap. The product's nice, but again, I have so much better in my collection, and this kind of does go a little bit unnoticed. But I do want to pan it. I've seen other people pan this before. So yeah, I might mix them together. I might put them in better packaging. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this one, but again, it's just, it's okay. I wouldn't, you know, whatever. And finally, in this category, this is number 19, and this is the Diego Dalla Palma blush. I had this in my Project 10 uses. I was so excited to use this because this is my first Diego Dalla Palma product. I heard really good things about it, but it's lacking pigment. It's not got that much pigment to it. The colour is really pretty. Let's swatch it here. But as you can see, like, you can't see. You can't really see it, and I'm really gutted about that. Let's just try and build it up. Can you see that? I think that's coming across better. It's the pigmentation. It really let me down. I was really looking forward to playing with this, but as you know, if you've been here for a long time, my makeup aesthetic is very bold, very colourful, and this just gives that wash of colour. I'm sure I'll use this on like more natural days, but I don't know, for the most part, I don't really reach for this. I do like how you can kind of customise the shades though. That's kind of nice, but other than that, yeah. So that's it for the category of I really don't like them. Like, eh. So now we're going into the, I do actually quite like these. So number 18, this is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Blush Mousse. So this is very unique in my collection. It's like a orangey red kind of shade. Let's swatch that here. So this is what it looks like. It is very different, like I said. The problem with this is it has a tendency to go a little bit patchy if you're not very, very careful with it. If I reach for this, I need time. I need to have time on my side. I need to not be in a rush. I need to be able to take my time with it and just really gently put it on my skin. If you're in a rush, this, I don't know if it's just the shade, because I guess the shade is very like wham pam, you know? I don't know. It's not the best. I was looking forward to using this and it let me down. It let me down so bad. Definitely don't put this over powder. That is that was a mess. But even like before powder, it can be a little bit patchy. But you know, most days I quite like it. Number 17 is the Essence Blush Lighter. Now I love that you can customize this. You can get a matte blush, you can get a highlighter, or you can get like a nice shimmery blush. So I'm gonna just swatch it all around. This was a recommendation from Make Me Up Misser. I love her. I know a lot of you guys love her as well. So this is what this one looks like. Got a really nice shimmer to it. I'm getting really into shimmery blush. I do like shimmery blush. This is just a bit pink for me right now. Can you even see this? It's this one right here. There you go, you can see that there. It's just a little bit too pink for me right now. I'm sure I'll go back into the pink phase eventually. Honestly, my blush taste changes with the season. It's so bad. But yeah, I'd like to get some more use out of this. It is beautiful. It's really inexpensive. If you're looking for an inexpensive blush, this is really beautiful. This is in Classic Sunburst 03. 16, this is my Beauty Bay blush in Peachy. To be honest, if I hadn't put this in my Project Pan recently, this would be a lot lower on the list. I've kind of understood this blush a little bit more. Again, it's peach. This is like the first proper peachy blush so far in the ranking, I think. It does take a bit to build up. It's not that pigmented, and that was the issue that I had with it. The pigmentation isn't great on these. I think all of Beauty Bay cheek products, I'm just not a fan of them. They're okay. They're, you know, they'll do, but they're not special. This I have in a Project Pan. I want to use it 50 times. Yeah, it's okay. The packaging is quite cheapy. I don't know. I'm not in love with this. It's nice. I've been using it every day. It's just, there's something missing. I think there could be more pigmentation in it. It could last maybe a little bit longer, but overall I do like it. It's nice, but there are others I'd pick before this. Number 15, this is the Zoeva Coco blend, and we're talking about this guy right here. This is really beautiful. This is a shimmery blush. It's almost like a pinky rose tone. It's right here. It's quite shimmery. It gives like a beautiful life to the cheeks, and I really, really enjoy it. I really do. I need to reach for it more, granted. There are a lot of things when I was ranking these things, I was like, oh, I need to reach for this more, I need to reach for this more. But these Zoeva little palettes, I really enjoy them. I think they're really cute. They're very travel friendly, and they've got really nice shades. So yeah, this is more peach than pink. I think it has that like yellow hint to it, which makes it a peach. On camera it is looking very pink. It's almost got like this duochrome to it. I wouldn't call it a duochrome, but it's got a tint, a hint. Like it looks very pink here, but then here it looks quite peach. So yeah, I do like this. I need to reach for that a lot more. Number 14 is my Huda Summer Solstice. This is what this looks like. If it wasn't for this Franken blush, it would be a lot further down in the ranking. This Franken blush is some shades from my Sofx Revolution palette. It was my Pan That palette for a few months, and honestly, it's just beautiful. Let's swatch it here. This is what that one looks like. As you can see, very vibrant, almost like a red. It's just, oh, I love it so much. And then these two shades here, I do use as like blush toppers. This purple is so unusual. You can see it on my thumb there. It's, oh, it's so pretty. Just the tiniest bit of that on top of a blush just makes it different. And then the pink shade is here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that because it is quite like sheer. I'll just try and build it up for you. This is what it looks like. Yeah, you can see that. It just gives a wash of life to the skin. It is very, very beautiful. I do really love this palette in general. I'm so glad I took that cream highlighter out. There used to be a cream highlighter in here that looked green on my skin. So I just took it out, used it to put a Franken blush in, and I really, really enjoy it. Number 13, this could be a bit of a controversial one. This is Milani Luminoso at number 13. This was a cult classic. Everybody and their mother was talking about Milani Luminoso. And don't get me wrong, it's 13 for a reason. I do like it. Let's swatch it here. You can't see. There you go. You can kind of see. It's very subtle. And as you know, subtlety is not in my vocabulary. This is what it looks like here. I like it for more neutral days, but I rarely have neutral days. My neutral days are like once in a blue moon, and that's why it's down here. If I was like a neutral girl, I wore brown every single day, this would be my best friend. But I'm not, and I don't think I'll ever be. It's so, if you're looking for like a neutral, everyday, slightly shimmery blush, which is gonna last you forever, and that's quite affordable, this is your best friend. Buy this. I would recommend this 100%. But if you like your very vibrant, bright, you know, all out kind of makeup, maybe get a different shade of this formula, because the formula's beautiful. It's just the shade that's you know. Okay, at number 12, you can see how much I've used this. Oh my god. This is the Emco Beauty Flamingo Pink. I got this in a glossy box, and to be honest, there wasn't much product in it. So big air bubble hit, and I wasn't that impressed. But let's swatch a tiny little bit. It's so hard to try and swatch creams. But this is, unlike Luminoso, very wham-pam. I only did a tiny little bit there, but you can build this up to look like that colour. And that's what I love. That's what I look for. I love really intense makeup, and I know a lot of people don't, and that's fine. This is just my cup of tea. I just like it. It's so pretty. I've been getting more into creams recently. I really didn't like creams before, but I don't know. This is quite special. Number 11, we have the Technic Blush Palette. This is so inexpensive, and it is so pigmented. Let me just try and swatch a few. Oh, wow. Like, you can see how pigmented these guys are. They're nuts. I'm running out of room. So that's the first shade here. Then we have, wow. The second shade, the third, and the fourth. Speechless. These guys are eyeshadow pigmentation. They're so soft, they're so buttery. Yeah, I think we're actually, I've marked it on my paper that this and above aren't loves, but like I think I'm gonna change that because I do love this. I think it's so pretty. So everything from now on I really, really like. Okay, ignore my notes. This I love. It has the super bright pink. When I talk about this pink, I have this, and this is so much better. So why would I need this, you know? The bright pink, you've got your everyday kind of neutrals, you've got your a little bit darker, so pigmented, so buttery. I got this from Beauty Box by Tammy. They're a mystery box makeup brand from the UK, so if you're into that, go check them out. They're beautiful. I just love it. I wouldn't have picked this up on my own, but I'm so glad that this got sent to me. Oh, it's vegan as well. There you go. Just so pigmented, so beautiful. Oh my god, love. At number 10, we have the Lottie London Ombre Blush in Red Hot. This, let's swatch it here. Oh, this is stunning. I'm getting blush all over my new bedding. Oops. Yeah, I'll put a towel down for the next videos, but this, it's very similar to this actually in the Technic palette, but this one is a little bit more red instead of hot pink. It is red hot. The pigmentation is there. It looks beautiful. I mean, I've just swatched it and dug my finger into it, but there is an ombre on there. It's so stunning, so pigmented, so beautiful. I just can't get over it. It's number 10. I wish I could put it higher, but there are things that just get me that little bit more. There's nothing wrong with this at all. As I said, there's just some things that are just in front. But this, if you're looking for a drugstore blush, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Next we have at place number 9, this is, in my notes, this is everything that I love. So this is the B Liquid Blush in the shade Apricot. Let's swatch it on my finger. So this is it on my finger here. Let's blend it in. As you can see, it is like orange. And I think it is beautiful. I remember when I bought this, I was having like a really bad day at uni. I walked out at lunch and I went on a little kind of drugstore shopping spree and I bought this spur of the moment and I love it. I love it so much. If you have, this is the only B by Superdrug product that I've tried. But right now, I'm really loving them. It's just such a perfect colour for me right now. It is this like really warm, orangey apricot colour. It's exactly the same as the colour on the tube. And that's what I appreciate as well. I hate when they market a shade and it's nothing like the shade on the packaging. But this is so beautiful. I really love this. It blends beautifully. The pigmentation is there. 100% would recommend. Okay, I'm going to take off all my swatches because it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, at number 8, this is another Lottie London Ombre Blush, but this is in the shade Haze. This is slightly lighter than Red Hot. It is more everyday, it is more peachy instead of downright red. Of course, it is still very bright. As you guys know, I love my bright blush. This... Let me swatch Red Hot next to it so you can see the difference. Here you go. So you can see Red Hot is a lot brighter, a lot darker. This Haze is just... It's the little sister, you know? It is little sister in the size. I have a mini. It's so cute. It's little sister in the colour. It's everyday. I can wear... This is my everyday shade, okay? This is what I wear every day. It is so beautiful. It's only 2.5 grams, so I kind of want to pan it. But at the same time, I love it. So I don't really know. The packaging, every time I open this, I feel like it's going to fall off. You can see there, it does wobble quite a bit. The bigger size has a lot better packaging. I'm not really sure why. Maybe they repackaged it and I just got an older version. But yeah, the packaging is quite cheap. That's the only bad thing that I'd say about this. Other than that, this guy is so beautiful. It's so affordable. Get this. Number 7 is this guy. It's a Milani blush. This is in the shade Sunset Passion. And this is what it looks like. It is, I don't know, how do I describe this colour? It's more of a bronzy shade. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's more of a bronzy kind of sunburnt kind of blush. I don't know, I'm really bad at describing colours, I'm so sorry. But this is the new Milani packaging. As you can see, it is a little bit different to the old packaging. I think this is beautiful. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not shimmery, but it's got a slight sheen. It makes you look so healthy. It is so pigmented as well. If you're not into pigmented blush, don't get this. But I most definitely am. It's so beautiful. This is what I was talking about when I said maybe get a different shade of Luminoso. This. If you're a colour lover, this. Number 6 is this Sweet Like a Peach Makeup Obsession blush palette. So this has very small pans, actually. That's the one thing I'd say about it. This is like the mini Lottie London, so it's smaller than that. That's the only bad thing I'd say about it. The shades are so pigmented. Look at that. Oh my god. They are beautiful. So stunning. These are like proper orange. You see that there. Orange tones. I kind of steer clear of these two. I do use this to mix with these two sometimes, just because they can get a little bit too much. But this kind of shimmery shade, I don't really reach for. But these two here, and then this one, you can't really see it much because it is quite light. But they're just so good. They're so pigmented. Orange. I can't say it enough times. It is beautiful. Stays on all day. It's so inexpensive. Oh, I just love this so much. This was in my Project 10 uses. I loved every minute of it. I really did. I just love it. Number 5. This, again, so pretty and it's so affordable. This is the I Heart Revolution Rosé Fizz Glow. This is what it looks like. This looks like a highlighter, but actually it's more of a blush topper for me. I'm not sure if it's coming across on camera. It does have quite a strong red undertone. It's definitely a duochrome. Let me swatch them for you. So this one is one of them, and then can you see the top one? I'm hoping that you can, because it is so stunning. Yeah, I think you can. These I do use more as blush toppers. Now they're not actually like blushes. I could put this one all over the cheeks as a blush. I have done a few times. This one is definitely more of a topper. I love it. I think the quality of this is so beautiful, and it's cute as well. It's so cute, and I think it's stunning. I really do. It's so inexpensive. And when I was ranking these, I was trying to think of like pricing as well, because I don't want to put like a mediocre £30 blush in the middle. But this is just, I love this. I think it's so pretty. If you're on a budget, definitely pick this up. Again, I picked this up on a whim, and I'm so glad I did, because it's just beautiful. It makes you look healthy, and it's just interesting as well, and it's so cute. Number 4, we have my Caress Bronze and Glow palette. This is this shade here, this beautiful, this is definitely a lot like NARS Orgasm, I think. Where do I swatch it? Let's swatch it here. Oh, yes. It is like a pink with like this yellow gold shimmer in it. Definitely a lot like NARS Orgasm. It's beautiful. This whole palette's beautiful. I have ranked the bronzer and the highlighter in either videos that are out now or coming very soon. I'm not really sure when all these videos are going live. This Caress Bronze and Glow palette, it takes my breath away. This was in a 10 uses quite a while ago, and I just love it. I loved every single minute of reaching for this. It's beautiful. I don't really know where you can get it. I got it from TK Maxx. But I don't know how like readily available it is in the UK, but if you do find it, so beautiful. Okay, top 3. Are we ready? Number 3 is this guy. This is the Zoeva Spice of Life palette, and this is the shade Sinfully Delicious. Oh my lord, let's swatch it here. This is very orange tone, but you can see from this shade, from the Revolution palette, it's not completely orange. It has a really nice sheen to it. but it's just like a wearable orange. If you want to try orange, but you don't want to go all, oh, sorry, I just moved my camera. But if you want to try orange, but you don't want to go all out, this is such a good palette to use. The highlight is beautiful as well, but I am doing a highlighter ranking, so check that out. But no, this blush, it's got like little pink glitter in it as well. Not glitter, but like shimmer almost. It's just, it's so beautiful. I could bathe in this. I honestly could. What a palette. Number 2. Oh my god, it's getting exciting. Number 2 is, ta-da! This is MAC Peaches. Oh my god, look at this guy. This I actually bought only a month ago. Yeah, I bought this a month ago. Not very like well loved at all. This is my first MAC blush. It's in the shade Peaches, of course. Let's swatch it here. This is what it looks like if I swatched it here. So beautiful. I always wanted to try a MAC blush like for the longest time, and I'm so glad I picked this one. I actually ended up getting this for 10p. Yeah, 10p off Look Fantastic because I had loads of glossy box points, and so I got it for 10p. Technically it was free, but the shipping went over by 10p. So, you know, whatever you want. This is MAC Peaches. So beautiful. My number 2 blush. You can build it up. You can use it on its own. It's just stunning. I'm so glad this is my first ever MAC product because it's just, I'm excited to try more from them. I really am. Okay, number 1. Can we guess? What do you think number 1 is? Let me know in the comments. Number 1 is... It is the Kiko Unexpected Paradise blush. Look at this. It is so beautiful. This is what it looks like swatched out. Very similar to the Zoeva one actually. But the smell, I can smell it from here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like this coconut, tropical beach kind of smell. Oh, I love it. It's more neutral than the Zoeva one, but like that's why I love it. On my more neutral everyday days, this is just everything. It's so beautiful. On the skin, it is so pigmented. It's matte, but it's not like crusty matte. The packaging, I did ruin the packaging a little bit here, and I'm so sad, but I'll just cover that up with my thumb. The packaging is to die for. The smell is beautiful. The colour is amazing. I can't say anything more about this blush. It is stunning. Is that me? Oh my god, that's me in the reflection. Hey guys. Hi, I'm in my onesie. But no, this is the winner of my blush ranking this year. Look at the embossing as well. Oh, I need to put it down, otherwise I won't shut up about it. So, my bed is looking a little worse for wear, but that's okay. That was my blush ranking. Ranked every single blush in my collection. Phew, I need a nap now. So, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe because I'm uploading every single day in December. So happy and I'm so excited. If you did like this video, let me know why. Let me know what your favourite blush is. Maybe I haven't tried it. Maybe I need to try it. Maybe it will be number 1 in next year's ranking. Who knows? Have an amazing day, guys. I will love you and leave you. And I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Bye!